Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, this thing is this. Let's continue. I know that some of you would have a lot of questions, so that's why I'm still bringing videos of this man that cheated on his wife with a man before coming out to her, that he was gay. So he's answered the question why he married a woman. So let's hear from him. Why is this stupid question? Why is it a stupid question? And it says stupid. Why is it stupid in that answer? Because it's a valid question for everybody to ask. Because when he said in a part one, I don't know if you guys have seen the part one. He said he started, playing around with same sex when he was 6 years old. So I don't know what happened in his life that made him to start doing that. What I've said it that when you check out these people that say that they are gay, go back in history, you realize where it started from. Not like any of them were born that way. Nobody is born that way.
Because somebody else is thinking it, right? I mean, everything, all of our thoughts and questions are valid, at least to us, and that's why we're having conversation. But I think the way that I would explain that is that from the time I was about 6, I really did feel that I was different. It was difficult for me to quantify what that meant, but I did feel that I was different. Throughout the time that I was growing up and even the time that I met my ex-wife, I never thought, I want to do this or do that to hurt someone. There was no malice certainly ever involved. And it was, I'm going to force myself to conform to the way that I feel that I need to be in society and what is expected of me. So I did that for a number of years and would do certain psychological things even. And this, I think, really does illustrate what goes on in someone's mind and certainly within my mind because I'm speaking for me. But as I started driving, I would notice the stop lines on pavement and I would say, okay, if I can get past this stop line before the light turns yellow, I'm not gay. Then you can imagine if that light did turn yellow before I got there, I would say, well, that one didn't count. And I would do it for the next light and the next light and the next light. And that's just one example that I can give you that is very prevalent still today in my mind of what I would do psychologically to try and convince myself that any other feeling I had other than that I was a heterosexual male wasn't valid, and that I was going to be able to suppress that and suppress that and suppress that. And again, while I think that many people are not going to be able to relate to that, I know that a very large number of you seeing this will be able to relate to that. And there are many other stories that you would be able to share as well. And that's really what I want to do is I want to encourage conversation. I want to encourage comments. I want to encourage respectful debate because I think that's how we all learn. Whenever we are challenged by something we don't understand, that's how we learn. That curiosity is what really does drive us to learn more about someone else or something else or another culture, whatever it may be. But that's how we learn and that's how we grow as people. I think there can be respectful debate always. And I would highly encourage you, please send comments and engage in conversation to understand what you don't understand, whether it's this or something.
Let me check the conversation that people, since he's encouraging people to have conversation, he's even a good person. Some of them don't even want you to ask them questions. They just want you to accept whatever they're telling you. Don't ask any question, accept it. So he's even asking. Somebody said the thing that bothers me about so many gay men that marry women only to divorce them years later is that you almost never hear any empathy for the ex-wife. You nailed it. So far, the videos I've seen about him, he has not even said anything about his wife as regards to, oh, I feel so much for her. I wish I never put her in this. It's always all about them. Even I have seen videos, it's always all about them. And that tells you so much that you need to know. That should tell you so much. That in itself should tell you so much. Let me go. It's all celebration of their bravery coming out and the joy of living their authentic life. It's like they blame the ex-wife for their repression and rejection of their sexuality, not a word of regret or empathy for the person that shared years with, all the while looking for the exit. Thank you. Somebody say you wasted 11 years of her life. Yeah, actually he did. Because he had all that doubt in his mind and see went ahead to marry a woman. Why didn't you see the best thing that would have been for this person to do would have stay alone. Don't marry anybody until you figure yourself out. Is that not the best thing that would have happened? But no, let me string along a lady and waste her life. After tomorrow, I can come out and people will celebrate me for the bravery. Why not? Hmm. All I can say is that Jesus loves you. That's all I can say. If Leo Skippy can sit on and around, there's still hope for you. So yeah, guys, I'll see if I can still upload more. There's so much. There's still so much about the story, like so much on this story. But I'll see if I can upload it more. Let me know if you guys want me to continue. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to continue with this story, or we'll look at another story. I want to be talking about happy marriage. Why I tell people that a lot of people enjoy their marriages because we don't tend to see a lot of happy marriages. People are enjoying their marriage, just that those people don't have time to come and share on the internet. Most times when they won't share, people don't believe them. People tell them that they're lying, or people say, "Oh, wait till until it happens. Your turn is coming." Why is it that people expect so much negative to happen in life, but they don't expect positive? Why do we have that mindset? Well, I'll see you in the next video.